Alright, 2 hours and 37 minutes later, someone has come and opened me the gate. Oh man. Morning. I am still in Italy, still at the racing track, Grand Prix track. Just started or just did my pre-trip, and I'm now starting to, or in a minute I'm starting to drive back to Germany. The journey to Germany is a little bit problematic because I could drive through Switzerland and have, like, I don't know, 300 kilometers less of a journey. The thing is, driving through Switzerland requires going through customs, because Switzerland is not part of the European Union, and well, it costs very, very much time. It is stressful, it costs money, and in this short of a time it's not possible to get the right paperwork to go through customs. So I have to drive through Austria and then Germany. And in Austria there are regions where it's forbidden to drive with trucks over 7.5 tons. So I have to drive like 300 kilometers more. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. And now we started, now we go. 918 kilometers left, which I won't do today. It's not possible to do this kind of journey in one day because of the hours of service. I can drive out now. That looks pretty close to me.
In 300 Metern links abbiegen.
Great. Okay, I gotta look this up. Alright, 2 hours and 37 minutes later, someone has come and opened me the gate. Oh man. That was a nice plan, gone horribly wrong. So there we go. I think the guy's closing it right up again. Oh, freedom! Okay, so that has cost me more than 2.5 hours. Wow. But that's how it is sometimes. At least I had time to make me a nice breakfast, this car is standing right in the way.
In 500 Metern links abbiegen.
It was supposed to be just a nice and calm driving only day, but now thanks to this I have to push the limits again a little bit, so I make it on time tomorrow to unloading. Hi guys. So I think you could see in the time lapse I'm having a very big parking problem now, or having a problem to find a parking spot. It's just typical Germany. At first you stay in a traffic jam because some idiot doesn't know how to drive and then you end up searching parking spots. By now I'm completely illegal regarding my hours of service, and there's just no chance to find something to stay. It's just impossible. I mean, I was like, I don't know, in 5 or 6 rest areas and truck stops. Not a chance, not a single place where I could possibly fit. There were even parkings or rest areas where I shouldn't or couldn't even drive on. Maybe you've seen it, like there were standing trucks with 4-way flashers on the off-ramp and on the on-ramp also. So, not a chance. And that's pretty much normal in, well, not all over Europe, but like in Central Europe, Germany, Austria, Italy, the east of France, and so on, like Belgium, the Netherlands, and so on. Like most of the Central Europe countries, it looks like this, just like that. Like after 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock, it looks like that. You just don't have a chance. You have to be very lucky, because you just find a parking spot. If you drive onto a parking or rest area and one truck is just pulling out, then you can drive in, maybe, and that's it. That's all you get. It's 9:30 in the evening right now. I started my day 14 hours ago. I've driven 10.5 hours, which is 1.5 hours more than I'm legally allowed to drive. I've driven without a break for 6 hours now, which is also 1.5 hours more than I legally am allowed to drive. And there's no end in sight. It just drives me nuts. How am I supposed to work like this? And then, if police is stopping you, or DOT, which would be the BAG in Germany, if these guys are stopping you, and well, you can prove that you were searching a parking spot. I can print out of my e-log. So these guys, I can see and read through the printout that I was searching parking spots. They see the speed I was driving, and they can like go back the driven distance and see, okay, there was a parking. So I've driven out, I was driving slowly and searching for a spot, and then I was speeding up again because I had to drive back on the Autobahn and go on with my search. So, but still, there's always like one guy who tells me, yeah, then you just have to start searching earlier. Yeah, super plan, super idea. Maybe if I start searching early enough, yeah, then I just can stay where I am and not start to drive all along. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating because I can nothing do about it. Really, I can nothing do about it, and still I am the one who's at fault. It isn't like I like it to drive these long hours, or I want it to do. No, I won't. I just want a parking spot and that's it. But there aren't any. It's just sad that in such a developed country like Germany is, there isn't any solution for such problems. It's just sad. It's sad that I have to rely simply on luck to find a parking spot after 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Okay, so I've vented enough right now. I will switch to time-lapse again, and maybe I will find something, maybe not. You will see it in a moment, and I will see it hopefully also in a moment, and I fear I won't see it today and simply drive the next 3 hours completely illegal to my home base, to my home yard, and park there. Because what else can I do? Okay, see you in the next one. Hi guys, so I've got a parking spot which isn't a parking spot. It's basically forbidden to park here, but that's simply the best I could do in this situation now. Standing in the middle of nowhere. I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted, and yeah, I'll try to get some sleep now and see what tomorrow brings. I hope not to have a day like today anymore. Yeah, just wanted to keep you informed. I said it one time before, I think, but there's much you can hate when trucking in Germany, but this the whole parking situation thing is, I hate it. I hate it really so much. It's frustrating on such a high level. I don't have words for this. But never mind. I have a place now. I hope that nobody will call the cops and that I can stay here until my break is finished. I'm going to bed now. See you in the next one.